Police are investigating a potential hate crime at the Chabad Community Center in Salt Lake City.
Fox 13's Diego Romo spoke with investigators and Chabad Lubovich's executive director and has much more on this story now.
When members of the Chabad Lubavitch of Utah arrived at their synagogue for Sunday morning services, this is what they saw. A swastika carved deep into the glass on their front door.
My first initial response is, we have failed again as humanity.
According to initial investigations by the Salt Lake City Police Department, the crime happened just after 2 o'clock on Sunday morning.
So this morning we received a call about 8:30 when one of the community center employees came to open the facility and noticed what can only be described as a hate symbol on their front door. During the investigation, we discovered some video surveillance that indicates a suspect did commit that crime at about 2 o'clock this morning.
Rabbi Zippel believes it has nothing to do with ongoing geopolitical struggles in Israel.
This is just yet another act of anti-Semitism and bigotry, and that we as humans have failed again to love and accept one another in spite of what may be ideological differences.
The vandalism comes on the eve of the Jewish holiday of Shavuot,
commemorating the giving of the Ten Commandments at Sinai 333 years ago.
Rabbi Zippel says the glass will need to be replaced, and the community center is going to install bulletproof windows around the facility.
The main thing is I always like to emphasize the positive. We're going to work extra hard on solidifying our Jewish identity and our Jewish commitment and our Jewish values in this great community.
At this point, the suspect will be facing vandalism charges with potential hate crime enhancements.
The charges in that case would be up to the district attorney or the city attorney's office. That is on their part. We conduct our investigation, we hand that over to them, and then they make the determination as to what level of hate crime enhancement would be applicable.
Investigators will continue to gather evidence from nearby businesses and potential witnesses, but they encourage anyone with information to call their crime tip hotline at 801-799-3000 or by going to their website. We'll link you over at fox13now.com. In Salt Lake City, Diego Romo, Fox 13 News, Utah.
Early this morning, Lieutenant Governor Deidre Henderson tweeted in response to the vandalism, writing, "This is unbelievable and unacceptable. We stand with our friends in the Jewish community and condemn all acts of anti-Semitism."
More responses coming throughout the day, with Senator Mitt Romney writing, "By extending his hand of fellowship to a rabbi in synagogue, our first president marked the way to be taken by all Americans. Those who commit acts of vandalism against Jews or their places of worship in Salt Lake City or elsewhere only disgrace their own souls."
And Representative Burgess Owens writing, "I stand with you, and I hope they find the pathetic person who did this," adding, "Racism has no place in our state, country, or world."